In the House of the Dragon Season 1 finale, Daemon Targaryen sings in High Valyrian to the dragon Vermithor, with significant implications for the future. With the Dance of the Dragons officially underway, Daemon recognizes that the Blacks have a significant advantage over the Greens, more dragons. Daemon counts 13, now 12, sadly to the Greens 4, and is already planning how to make sure the weapons at their disposal don't go to waste. The dragon Daemon goes to sea and sings to his Vermithor, who will play a significant role in the dance based on his mention and appearance, fitting with the nickname the Bronze Fury. Vermithor's only rider was King Jaehaerys Targaryen, but by this point in House of the Dragon's timeline, he's over 100 years old and one of Westeros' largest dragons. Vermithor is one of the few dragons who can compete in size and power with Vhagar, and as the Season 1 finale demonstrated, that kind of raw power can completely turn the tide of any situation, which Daemon hopes Vermithor will do for the Blacks. Daemon singing to a dragon could have several motives and meanings, all of which influence House of the Dragon's future. In terms of character, it contributes to the further development of Daemon's more volatile nature, from his bond with Caraxes to being the one to obtain Syrax's dragon eggs. And now singing to Vermithor, Daemon is essentially shown as one with the dragons, more of a kindred spirit with them than anyone else. The concept of a Targaryen being a dragon has been used before to varying degrees with Game of Thrones' Viserys and Daenerys, but never to this extent. The exact translation of Daemon's High Valyrian dragon song is unknown, but it most likely serves two functions. One is for Vermithor to re-socialize, as he hasn't had a rider since King Jaehaerys Targaryen died around 30 years ago. Similarly, Daemon is probably promising Vermithor that he will soon get a new rider, laying the groundwork for events later in House of the Dragon. At least one of the words sounds like new in High Valyrian. But given Daemon's belief that dragons will save them from the impending war, it makes sense for him to be looking for riders for House of the Dragon's other dragons. As for where Daemon learned about the song, it's possible that he heard his grandfather, Jaehaerys, doing it with Vermithor. Otherwise, he did spend a lot of time reading in Pentos, and could have gained the knowledge there. One is for Vermithor to re-socialize, as he hasn't had a rider since King Jaehaerys Targaryen died around 30 years ago. Similarly, Daemon is probably promising Vermithor that he will soon get a new rider, laying the groundwork for events later in House of the Dragon. At least one of the words sounds like new in High Valyrian. But given Daemon's belief that dragons will save them from the impending war, it makes sense for him to be looking for riders for House of the Dragon's other dragons. As for where Daemon learned about the song, it's possible that he heard his grandfather, Jaehaerys, doing it with Vermithor. Vermithor will be ridden by a blacksmith's bastard called Hugh, who will later go on to call himself Hugh Hammer for wielding a warhammer. As it stands, while the Blacks have several dragons, they don't have as many dragon riders. That will change when, during the dance, Jaehaerys Velaryon will put out a call for dragon seeds, people who have some trace of Targaryen blood and may be able to ride a dragon. It's an endeavor that leads to several brutal and fiery deaths as many try and fail, but Hugh is among those who is successfully able to bond with a dragon, becoming Vermithor's second ever rider. Hugh and Vermithor will be pivotal in some of the Dance of the Dragon's most epic battles. They will fight in and contribute to the victory of the Battle of the Gullet, a bloody sea battle in which the Blacks defeat the Triarchy, who are allied with the Greens. Later, at the First Battle of Tumbleton, Hugh will betray the Blacks, defecting to the Greens and helping them win the battle, along with another dragon seed named Ulf, who rides the dragon Silverwing. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to comment, subscribe and give us a like.